Holmes acknowledging the crowd and what they've done and what they continue to do.
Chiefs 35, Titans 24. Austin Ryder snaps to Mahomes and a knee. He goes to a knee and a backflip by Demarcus Robinson. That is going to do it. 50 years of waiting.
Chiefs Kingdom is special.
And the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. 50 years. 50 years.
Richard Sherman. Mahomes throws. Pass caught. Williams. Touchdown. Kansas City. Jumps on.
Welcome to Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk. The Kansas City Chiefs are coming off a monumental win against the Cowboys. The defense has started to become a dominant force. With 5 sacks on the night, Sack Nation finally made its presence felt. But is this level of play sustainable?
Oops. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk, Game Day Edition.
Yeah.
In just a little bit, we've got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos. And, man, got flexed to Sunday night. This is a huge game.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it. So,
yep. Just real quick, guys, my name is Jaymes Howell. You can find me at Jaymes Howell 1 on Facebook. You can also find me at Jaymes Howell 1 on Twitter, and then Jaymes Howell Sports on YouTube. My buddy Chase here. You can also find him on Facebook at C. Riley Sports. Same thing on Twitter, C. Riley Sports. Also, professionally, he's got a LinkedIn profile. And if you are needing or in need of some insurance, go see my buddy here. He will get you taken care of. He works for American Family Insurance, and he's very good at his job. He knows what the hell he's doing. So, anyways, what do you think about the game tonight, bud?
I'm pretty excited. Sunday night. I imagine that this is going to be a good matchup. The defense is coming on hot, and we're going to go up against a team that's got a pretty good rush game. So,
yeah, now they're going to be a little hurt. They've got Melvin Gordon was on the injury list, and he's going to be out for the game. So that kind of helps, as far as that worry about them rushing the ball. And then as far as their pass rush, it's really going to be a true test for their offensive line, or for our offensive line, because I think they got an incredible pass rush as well.
Yeah.
So wanted to talk about, while we were talking about injuries, Melvin Gordon, like I said, was out. Also on our side of the ball, Rashad Fenton is out. That's huge.
That's huge.
And I fully expect the Broncos to try to exploit that early in the game, and you can quote me on that one, we can look back at this later and I can tell you I told you so, but I think that that's exactly what's going to happen. Watch for it. Give me one quick sec, guys. I'm going to try to get this game cast set up for everyone. There we are. Anyways, so big day in the NFL as far as the Chiefs go. The Raiders lost. Okay, the Chargers won, and that was a big win for them. But the Raiders lost. And so I kind of think that takes this team, or takes the Raiders out of contention. Go ahead.
I don't know if it takes them out of contention, but I do think that it's gonna make I almost called them Oakland. It's going to make Las Vegas's games a little bit more interesting for the rest of the year.
Right. I mean, it turns them all into must-win games.
Yep.
You know, and I haven't taken a look at their schedule, but I just don't. Even without looking at their schedule, I don't think that this is. To me, it's not a consistent enough team to bet on the fact that they have to win every single game, that they're going to do it.
Exactly.
So the Chargers win, big game against the Bengals. You know, I've said it for weeks now. I'm pretty high on the Bengals. I think that they're a great team.
Understandable. They looked really good today.
Joe Burrow gets injured. That kind of hinders them a little bit.
I could be wrong, but I think that they mentioned that Joe Burrow wouldn't miss any time.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be uncomfortable for him. Let's see here. We got Donnie Craven. Yo, what's up, buddy? I'm ready for this game to start. I'm absolutely stoked, ready for this game to get going. Huge division rivalry, you know. And as of recently, Kansas City has just absolutely owned Denver. Yeah, I think they said it was 13-0 or 13 games in a row or something like that. I might be wrong, might be 11. I just kind of briefly saw it, and then on a broader view of things, on a broader scale, Pittsburgh picks up a huge dub against the Baltimore Ravens. And that's huge as far as like playoff picture goes, as seeding. And you know, if Kansas City wants a shot at that number 1 seed, they have to they got to have some things fall into place.
Yeah,
and that was one of them.
Definitely. Baltimore and Tennessee have to struggle a little bit these next few weeks.
Sorry, looking at the comments. This is Donnie. He's talking about the Raiders game. He says, "Well, they're losing the next 2, so they are 6-7 after next week." You know, they're losing next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, look, I ain't never been to a Chiefs game that we lost, except for one.
I know which one that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Baltimore, Kansas City playoffs.
Yeah.
2010.
Yeah. Sure the hell was, man.
Jamal had one break-off run in that game, scored a touchdown. I was so hyped, man. I was like, this is it. We're about to do this. And then
I was liquored up in the stadium. I was super excited to be there. And Jamal Charles broke that off, and I lost my shit. I went nuts. I was with my cousin, Philip Clement. Oh man, and I forgot to wear the hat. He's in a band, and I told him I'd wear the hat today. I forgot the hat. But anyways, look, if y'all like metal music, go check them out. Born in Ruin. We could put a little thing right here in the comment thread. Born in Ruin. Go check it out. It's not a link. Go look it up. Do it your damn self. Anyways, fuck, man, what were we just talking about?
The Baltimore Kansas City game.
Oh yeah, man.
You said you mentioned you were at that game with Philip.
Oh yeah, okay. So I was there with my cousin Phil, and I lost my shit. Like, okay, I'm grabbing him by the chest on his coat. I'm like, just going nuts. And that was the only thing I had to cheer for the whole game. It happened about 4 minutes into the game, and that was it. They didn't do shit for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And it's it ain't always been easy being a Chiefs fan.
Heard that. Wish I didn't, but I did.
Right. Oh man. So I'm trying to get everyone in here and get it shared to the CBS and everything like that so we can get it ready for the game.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm doing the same thing, and it's getting close. Carrie's singing right now, so
yeah. Okay. I had it paused, so I'm a little bit behind you here. But yeah. Look, everyone that's in the chat right now, take just 5 seconds, hit that share button, tag a Chiefs fan. Let's get everyone we know into this chat. And let's just hang out. Let's hang out for the game. You know, this is gonna be a good one. Like I said, it's a division rivalry. These games against the Broncos, I know we've owned them in the past, but these games against the Broncos, they're not easy. These games against our division teams, they're not easy. They never come easy. I know I say that, and we just put the whooping up on the Raiders, but they don't. They notoriously and historically they do not come easy. This is going to be a tough game, and I don't really care what your opinion about the Broncos are. I don't think they're a very good team. I still think it's going to be a tough game. So let's get everyone in here and just have a good time. Grab a beer, grab a beverage, grab a Dr. Pepper, grab a whatever it is that you want to grab, and let's get it popping. Let's hang out. Talk some football on the way. All right, let me get this game cast on. So the NFL will not allow me, the NFL itself will not allow me to cast the game. I cannot cast the game onto my screen. So the next best thing I can do is we can all watch together and I have the game cast. Rob Wilson, what's up, my man? Thanks for showing up tonight. Appreciate you. You're absolutely right. It's an old school rivalry. Going back to Elway days. Connie Vine said, grab a drink. Hell no, grabbing my pillow. Mama Bear, thank you for sharing. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, I expect this absolutely to be just a brawl. A brawl. And I really think that it's going to boil down to the running game. If Kansas City can dominate the line, which we have one of the best offensive lines in all of football, so I anticipate it. But if Kansas City can dominate the line and get this run game going, I think they scored 30 plus.
Think so?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that my final prediction for the game is 38-17, Kansas City.
God, man, I don't even remember what my prediction was on the midweek show.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what but I've ingested a bit more information since then, and if it don't line up, well, That's because I'm allowed to change my mind.
Yeah, man. I think I had it 31-17, didn't I? Or
Yeah, I mean something like that. I mean I really think the defense is going to step up big time, and under 20 points, man. If you do that in today's age of football, I mean that's stepping up.
oh yeah.
There he is, Philip Clement. What's up, buddy? Hey, sorry, man, I forgot the hat. I posted. Hey, do me a quick favor, Phil. Grab your link for that Born and Ruin and throw it in here into the chat. I told the people about it. Born and Ruin, heavy metal. If you are a heavy metal fan, go check them out. Local guys here in Kansas City, they are climbing the ranks in the local music scene, and it's really good music. Go check it out. And I believe they're also going to possibly, I've had talks with them, work on maybe a little tomahawk chop cover for me for some background music on the stream.
Nice.
So that's really cool. There it is, bornandruin.com. Go check them out. I know that they're on YouTube as well. So just, search Born and Ruin and on YouTube, and they will thank you, Chase. So yeah, they're pretty awesome. Man, is this fucking game on yet or what?
7:20, so it should be starting any second.
I'm telling you, let's go.
Hey, on the live cast here on ESPN, you see they're talking about OU.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Jaymes Howell is a big, or at least he was growing up, a big Boomer Sooner fan.
That's right, Boomer Sooner, baby.
Did you see that? Did you see that big ass contract that they offered Lincoln Riley?
Oh, you did?
No, USC.
That USC? Yeah. Look, I'm a little salty about that.
I can imagine.
I'm a little salty about that, man. Like, he wants to step in. Okay, he ran into a little bit of trouble, and now he's like, oh, I'm gonna dip out and go step into this perfect situation over here at USC. Like, you don't want to earn it, bro. You just want it to fall into your lap. I mean, I understand the reasonings behind it, but Jesus Christ, is that how you handle adversity?
Yeah.
Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all that great shiznit. Y'all know what it is.
All right, man. I'm excited. Let's get this thing going.
Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, if you didn't already, go hit that share button. Let's get some more people in here. We're at 9 people right now. We had 10. I seen 10 for a little bit. We need to get to like 15, 20 at least. Mike Harris, hey. Chiefs pull away in second half. Win by 10 plus. Man, I hope you're right. I have it at 38-17. That was my prediction. And that's right in line with what you got. Build up the kickoff in a commercial. I cannot comment on YouTube. I can comment on YouTube, not Facebook. I'm banned from Facebook. What did you do, brother? That is the last place you want to be banned from. Hey, look. Well, I got Mike Harris in here, and we got a couple people in here. Mike Harris is a big MMA guy, and he has his own thing going on. He's a good buddy of mine from school. We both go to Full Sail University, and he's doing the same thing I'm doing in his own way. So go check him out. You can find him on Facebook, Mike Harris. If you can, put a link into the chat. But you can find him on Facebook, Mike Harris Sports. He's got a bunch of stuff. For punt, they keep banning me for posts from months ago.
Yeah,
Well,
it'll happen, man. It'll happen.
Yeah, what do you do about it? All right, here we go.
Yep.
Harrison Butker's kind of had a little bit of a rocky season this year.
And I think you and I touched on that earlier in the week. We have I have this weird thing with Harrison Butker, where if it's 60 to 40 or 40 to 60 yards, he's money. If it's 10 to 30, we have to take a look at it.
Yeah. The Broncos got a pretty decent receiving core. Tim Patrick and Jerry Jeudy. I was high on Jerry Jeudy when he came out of the draft. And then, Noah Fant, he ain't no chump either. Of the Manning cast, hey, you know what? Mike Harris, is this your own version of the Manning cast? No,
but way better.
This is Jaymes Howell's Chiefs talk. There ain't nothing comparable. We doing our thing.
There you go. Nice to see Ingram stuff that run. One of the plays before, Mike Hughes came up to make the tackle and missed the tackle on the running back, and the running back got a little bit more yardage. So,
well, I'm interested to see because I expect Mike Hughes who's going to take over for. Nice. Look, that's Melvin Ingram in the backfield again. He's always making impacts at the beginning of the play or at the beginning of the game.
Yep, and he just recorded a sack with Willie Gay.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
think you're like half a play behind me there.
Half a play behind you, or half a play behind you? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're stacking or we're hiking right now. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Speaking of, bro.
Mike Hughes.
No. Is there a delay? Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay. Let me see what I can do here on this. Yeah, there's a little bit of delay, but I'm watching the game on YouTube TV. So, streaming and
and I'm watching the game on my TV, which is a stream. Clyde Edwards-Helaire just had a big run, and they're replaying it.
Oh man, look, he's done nothing but just tear it up since he came back.
Yep.
And I don't know if it's I think it's really a testament to this offensive line and how dominant it's been this season. Because it doesn't matter who's back there. Clyde, Daryl Williams, Derek Gore, Jerick McKinnon, they've all been productive. Mahomes passed to the outside. So, you heard I'm on antenna. I keep it old school.
Nice. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a first down.
Nice.
Funny, when he got to the sideline, and I'll do this because, I'm sure everybody at home's watching it, but it's funny to talk about this. He looked down at the Denver player because the guy fell down and Clyde Edwards-Helaire was looking down at him. So funny or interesting to see what could be a potential play and or not a play, but what could be a potential penalty and what can't.
Yeah, because that, just a half a second longer.
Man.
Just a half a second longer, and he's getting flagged for taunting.
It's getting chippy.
Daniel Hibden, hey everyone, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you back in here. Appreciate y'all showing up. Uh-oh. All reliable, Travis Kelce.
Did you see
it? Look, now I think I'm a half a play behind you.
Yeah, you are. Watch.
Yeah. Oh, man. This offense looks back. Mike Harris, this offense looks back to form finally. I was waiting to deem it until I seen them do it for multiple weeks.
Agreed.
The consistency is key. And, I had, against the Dallas Cowboys, they only scored 19. That's not, I don't really think that's being back yet. They were productive. They moved the ball. It just didn't result in a lot of points. They had a couple turnovers, and that's a big issue. Continues to be a big issue. I'm really glad to be seeing them split the workload between Darrell Williams and Clyde coming into the back half of the year.
That kind of worried me there for a second. That ball looked catchable.
I'm about to see it here in just a second.
What?
These are some angry donkeys. Oh, shit. What happened?
Kelce got penalized for offensive pass interference.
What? Let's take a look at it here. Oh, man, they tried to do the little pig play. That's nuts. Silly zebras.
I'm telling you, man, I believe that Robinson is a consistent part of this offense.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm a Byron Pringle fan, but I haven't seen enough from any of them to I just don't see it. I see them all as wide receiver 3. Demarcus Robinson, Byron Pringle, McCole Hardman. McCole Hardman, what do you think about him losing his starting role? That's Josh Gordon on the field. Oh, don't do that running shit back. That running backwards bull nonsense.
So if you watch this play or that play you're watching with Hill, Kelce, Mahomes has to go get Kelce off of one of the Broncos players. We're not even halfway through this first quarter yet.
Chris Collinsworth is a goof, bro. Can't stand him. Robinson plays his part. I don't think they expect him to be a big numbers guy. He's fundamentally good to play even away from the ball. And that's what keeps his job secure.
Yeah.
He does the little
That's what
things right.
that's what I meant by that earlier. I 1,000% agree with Mike. You know, he's a pivotal part, a consistent part with his offense. Is he consistent enough to be considered the number 2 receiver? No, but he comes in some pretty good moments.
Yeah. Stitchamania. First off, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you coming in tonight. Pringle is better than Hardman. Change my mind. No, I don't want to. I absolutely agree. Pringle is better than Hardman. And Hardman, I think Hardman's on his way out.
Yeah.
We're just going to throw the ball to Tyreek Hill all the way down the field.
Bro, I'm significantly behind this game cast.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. But it's
Oh no, Mahomes is gonna get sacked. No, he's not. It's a touchdown. Woo!
Yeah, we got
awesome.
chats ahead of us too.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right. Let's look at it.
You know, they're showing Teddy Bridgewater on the sideline. My man Teddy Bridgewater looks like Cindy Lou from The Grinch.
There it is. There it is. You said Teddy Bridgewater. What? Cindy Lou who? What?
Yep. That's the third time. That's like the third or fourth time they've shown Teddy Bridgewater, and he looks like Cindy Who from The Grinch.
Hey, man, they look pretty good. I mean, I don't want to be too optimistic about it, but, they look pretty good. If the defense comes out and looks just as good as the offense, this could be
a good game.
Yeah, not for Denver.
Yep.
Looks like donkeys are playing rough with Kelsey.
They are. Kelsey has gotten chippy a couple times with him over it. So I like it.
Well,
I like it a lot.
It just seems like every team so far this year has been rough with Kelsey. He's been getting his ass kicked.
Hey, so real quick, I see our viewing number is at 10. Well, it just dropped to 9, but 10. If you guys can go in, Jaymes Howell Chiefs Talk on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, the whole shebang. Would love you guys to like it, share it, so that way your friends can come join us as well. These live broadcasts are awesome. We do these on Tuesday nights, and depending on how well this Sunday night one works out, we might do one during game days too.
Absolutely.
Hey, also to back up, Stitch made that comment, and we were getting a little distracted, but Stitch made that comment of Pringle is better than Hardman. Changed my mind. It depends on what you're talking about. I don't think Pringle's better overall than Hardman. Hardman was brought in, for his speed, and to when we drafted Hardman, actually Tyreek was going through all that trouble with his ex-girlfriend or whatever. So we were looking for a guy with lots of speed that could make up what the type of speed we would lose with Hill.
I don't know if Brody is still in the chat, but he nailed or he hit the nail right on the head in a comment in our group about McCole Hardman. McCole Hardman was a panic draft pick.
Yeah.
With all that legal issues that you spoke of, they felt they needed to get somebody as fast as Tyreek Hill. And I don't know why they prioritize speed so much, because like even to fill the role that they were needing to fill, DK Metcalf was just a superior choice.
Oh, absolutely.
There was a couple guys that were just a better choice than McCole Hardman. And unfortunately for Brett Veach, that will always be a cloud that, just casts a shadow over his time. No matter what he does, that'll be, well, he could have had DK Metcalf. Well, he could have, but
coulda, woulda, shoulda.
I think Brett Veach has done I think Brett Veach has done a great job. Let's go defense. Get at it again. Melvin Ingram gonna eat. Well, he got 2. Did he get 2 sacks that last?
I think he.
Or did he get 1.5?
I think it's 1.5.
I think we're just gonna leave the streamcast off because we're behind it. And man.
So I'm on 2nd and 9. What are you on?
They're huddling up for 2nd down right now.
Okay. Willie Gay almost comes up with an interception on this play. It's awesome. Spoiler alert.
Did you just spoiler me? Jesus, Weezus. Oh, snizzle. Snizzle fizzle. Lizzle. Yeah, wow, you guys are way behind. Well,
Oh, that's okay.
You know what I like to say? Shit happens when you party naked in Hollywood.
Yeah, they are. Let me see if I can.
Oh, 3 and out. 3 and out. Bridgewater praying for him not to hit him. Oh, man. This could get nasty. This could get nasty real quick. I got a signal by the stairs. Man, I don't think I've ever seen a turnaround quite as impressive as what this defense has done.
No, not at all. Not anywhere close.
This pass rush, we mentioned it several times in our past episodes. Mike Hughes. But the pass rush was just almost non-existent to start the season. And turn your shit down, Chase.
My bad.
But now all of a sudden, it's just like, man, we've got one of the best cornerback groups. Which, by the way, I haven't seen him try to pick on Mike Hughes at all. So I'm eating crow at this moment. All in favor. Defense is starting to find their identity, and I think the game is just really slowed down for them.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about it. They're just moving. And not only are they moving, there's a lot of different components that are in this defense that have to move together. And they're just moving together almost mindlessly. Like they don't even have to think about it. And, that allows you to play quickly. Before I was doing this, I was a cook at several different spots. And when you're learning the menu, you're slow. But when you after you got that menu memorized and you know what goes on what sandwiches, what the plate builds are, and you know the menu, you know how to do it, you get really fast because you're not thinking about it anymore. Just to kind of relate it to a real life situation. All in favor of the defensive greatness. So this will be interesting. Is this going to spiral out of control? Are we going to just go down here and shove it down their throats again?
It's funny because I've heard about this good Denver offense, and especially their run defense, and their run defense is giving up quite a bit to these backs.
Yeah, I didn't look like they could stop the run at all. But that's what we heard about the Dallas offensive line.
If they could do me a humongous favor and Clyde can get some points going, that would be great.
I don't think on my fantasy.
Yep, there he goes.
I don't think I have a single Chiefs player on my team. No, I lied. I got Josh Gordon, which that was a mistake. And I got the Chiefs defense, which I definitely should have played. But yeah, Josh Gordon hasn't done nothing. There you go.
Are you watching the screen?
Hey! Yeah, that screenplay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Voice sounds better, Chase.
A little bit.
Haven't they had one of the easiest schedules this far? Through the Broncos? I cannot verify that. I mean, we can look at it. We can pull it up.
Yeah, so my little setup here was a complete failure. I'll have to revalue how I do some of this. So I've got Mitch and 106.5 the Wolf. Sorry, I'm used to saying 101. 106.5 the Wolf and Mitch on my Bose stereo. And then I've got the game on the TV. Well, obviously, Mitch and the stereo are way ahead of the TV. And the TV's way ahead of you. And we're both way ahead of the game cast.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. If we're not on live TV, we're going to be behind.
Yeah.
That's all right. There's my boy right there. Pringle. That's my dude right there, bro. I'm just like, I think he's gonna try to. I think he's better than both. Like I said, he's better than Robinson and he's better than McCole Hardman. Going back to Brody's question, he said, "Haven't they had one of the easiest schedules?" In reference to Chase talking about their defense. Look, I pulled it up. So they had the Giants, the Jaguars, and the Jets to start things off. They allowed 23 against the Ravens, 27 against the Steelers, 34 against the Raiders. So, when we get to like more offensive teams or teams that are better offensively, they start to allow a little bit more. But then you go and you look, they just a couple weeks ago, the Broncos shut the Cowboys down to just 16 points. So, was that just a flash in the pan? Maybe. From what I've heard, they're supposed to boast this magnificent secondary, and I'm not impressed. I know that we're beating them up in the run game right now, and then exposing them on play action. But I'm just not impressed with their defense at all. Oh man, you cannot drop that. Right after I boost them up, you can't drop that, bro.
I saw that.
Oh my Lord.
What a fucking kick.
Got the 3.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm about to watch it right now. What was it? 56?
Yeah. Doinks that motherfucker right in.
Oh, he sure did.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. We all went to commercial break. Some of y'all might be coming back from commercial break. And while we're on commercial break, let me just go ahead and ask everyone in the stream, if you haven't already, hit that share button. If you haven't already, go to each of our pages. You can find each of us, one at Jaymes Howell 1. That's me. Chase is at C. Riley Sports. Go follow us. Go hit the like button. Help us get into that algorithm. It helps a lot more than what you realize. Let's get this party started. Also, with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left, at the end of the first quarter, me and Chase will be taking approximately a little 6 to 7 minute break. Allows us to just kind of stand up, stretch, go get a drink, use the potty, do whatever we need to do. Stay tuned. We will be right back. We are coming back. We're going to come back and we're going to be with you for the entirety of the game. So let's get everyone in here. And it's been a blast so far, huh?
Hell yeah.
So let's just keep it rolling. Just go in here and share some stuff again before the game comes back on. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, totally redeemed himself. Who are you talking about? Donnie Ray? Oh, Pringle? He said Pringle forgot the ball.
Yeah.
He had so much open field, man. His eyes got big. He took off. He just and these just small things that are preventing these wide receivers, all of them, all these wide receiver twos that we were hoping for. It's hurting them all. They all make these little small mistakes. Drop passes, wrong routes, and none of them can prove to be consistent. I really think that Kansas City looks for wide receiver in the draft. I did hear somebody suggest, and I don't know how probable this is, but I heard somebody suggest that the Chiefs go make a push for Devontae Adams, whose contract is up at the end of this year. That's interesting.
It is, but I don't know about all that.
If my thing is, if Devontae Adams goes anywhere, I think Aaron Rodgers goes with him. I think they're basically a package deal at this point.
Yeah.
But I could see somebody like Devontae Adams then going and looking for somebody comparable to Devontae Adams. What we need is, what we really need is a big body. We need Josh Gordon to remove his head from his rectum. Get in here and do something. We need that. That's what we need is a big body receiver.
Hey, speaking of heads and rectums, I am rooting for Judy to catch a couple more passes.
Yeah, you got him on your fantasy team.
Yeah.
That's always like a love-hate, when you don't want to see the team win, but you need them to, like, if you're gonna score, at least pass it to Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah. Like I hope it's a really close game. I hope Pat throws for 5 touchdowns. And I hope Teddy throws for 4 and all 4 go to Jerry Jeudy. Oh, come on, guys.
Oh, shiz. Yeah, we were talking Pringle. Yeah, that's what this is what I was talking to you about earlier, Donnie, is not being able to have all the comments just scroll through. Once we make the transition over to OBS, we'll be able to just have the comments scroll through on the screen.
Well, and so one of the things that was brought to my attention, I was going to talk to you about later, but I mean, since you brought that up, so for the people that are on Facebook, I mean, just in general, like that's the only way that people can see the comments is when we put them on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. OBS is going to be a lot of fun. I think.
More conversational. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I've got the basics to OBS, and I know. We could start running it right now, but I don't. My thing is I do not want to premiere it, so to speak, until it's ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Until I got it ready to go.
Yeah, you don't want to premiere it and then be like, oh, well, I mean, I guess we're not having a show this week because something messed up.
Yeah, and it'll come with time. But we do have the Zoom. I've got the Zoom set up so we can get us both in there on OBS. And of course with OBS you can have more custom graphics and yada yada yada. It'll be a lot more exciting times. And then I've got this, I don't know if I told you, Chase, I got the Elgato Stream Deck. So,
okay,
it'll make it really, really easy for me to just, and in Elgato, if you're watching this, you can just hit me up in my private messages. I will promote your stuff, no doubt. But no, I got the Elgato Stream Deck. It's really cool. It's not plugged in right now. It's not compatible with StreamYard. But once we go to OBS, I'll be able to use it. And it's basically a control panel. It's like a control panel right here at your fingertips. That ain't cheap. You ain't lying. Trying to tell you. Yeah, you ain't lying. But this is the this only has 15 keys. They had another one that was 8 keys, and then another a bigger one than this that I believe had like 32. Well, I didn't need 32. I don't need 32 right now. And so I don't think this was too it wasn't too bad. I think it was like $60, $70 for it. So for the 15 keys. But it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. Really, my my audio interface that I got for my microphone was more than that. All right, guys. That's the end of the first quarter. Me and Chase, we're gonna go on break for a little bit. Go grab a beer, get a refill, go to the bathroom. Call a Denver fan, rub the game in their face. Do what you got to do. We'll see y'all here in just a few. What's going on, guys? Jaymes Howell here. Look, if you enjoyed this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And more importantly, make sure that you smash that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any content from Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk. Also, while you're at it, go to Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk on Facebook as well as on Twitter. You can find the links for those in the description. Until next time, once again, stay legendary, guys.
Hey everyone, Chase Riley here, the co-host of Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk. I wanted to take a moment to share with you guys that when I'm not on this legendary podcast, I'm out trying to help build our brand and the legendary community that James and I speak so much about. And by doing so, I started Chase Riley Sports. So it would really mean a lot to me if you haven't already to go like and share my page and make sure you adjust the notifications accordingly so you never miss anything I post. It's extremely simple. It's just C Riley Sports on all social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like I said, guys, it would mean a lot to me to have you guys join us on this journey. And until next time, stay legendary, my friends.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I think Chase, he went to go kind of change his setup a little bit. He's having some audio issues as far as timing goes in the game. But he will be back shortly. All right, so Kansas City is winning right now 10-3 and has been fairly dominant up to this point. Let me see here, find out where Chase is at. So what's your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments. What's your guys' thoughts? Do you think they look good tonight? You think this is what we should expect to see moving forward? We've shown, Kansas City has shown glimpses of what we are seeing now. We've seen glimpses of them being able to get back to their old self. And it's taken some time. And, you know, I think Mike Harris, my buddy Mike Harris, he kind of touched on it earlier. You know, I didn't really want to buy into it until, you know, we've seen some consistency. Here we are. And I think we're seeing it. They started out good so far. This O-line, yeah, absolutely, and it gets better and better every single day, or every single week, and you know, every single day, you know, because this is a day in, day out process, you know, and that's the goal, is to get better every single day, one day at a time. Yeah, just amazing. So. Let's see. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill. Jesus, that push. I know I'm like a play behind everyone else, but that run that we just seen from Darrell Williams, that push from the offensive line, it's just, and I'm sure that's probably what Donnie was talking about. It's just absolutely amazing. What the heck is this guy at? Oh, God, it's so close. You know what I have seen? I have seen Josh Gordon in the game a few times so far in this game. You know, I think two, maybe three times. So I do think, you know, a lot of people are worried about is Josh Gordon going to be productive? Well, I think they're trying to get him incorporated in here, but I just don't know if he has it. Maybe I've heard rumors, you know, or not rumors, but I've heard people talk about, and Donnie Ray, I think it was you that said something. Oh, God. Kelsey, you got to catch that, brother. You got to catch that. Hey, guess who's back? Back again. What's up, buddy?
Sorry about that.
Right.
My laptop died, so I had to go get a new thing for it.
Oh yeah, you're all good, man. I figured something happened. But yeah, no, I've heard a couple people talk about what I was just saying. I think it was Donnie that Josh Gordon might be Andy Reid's secret weapon. He might be holding him back, or holding him out of there and not showing a whole bunch until we get into the postseason. Sammy Watkins was kind of like that, where, and not really by choice. Sammy Watkins was more injured during the season, but there was no film. There wasn't anything to kind of for teams to prepare themselves with, and it might be the same situation now. This time by choice. Daniel Davis says, "Come on, offense, get out of this funk." And this is kind of what I was talking about. We're just not seeing. We continue to see teams play this offense in a cover 2, and they will keep the cap on the top of that defense. And so they'll give up a bunch of yards. The offense will move it efficiently, but it just doesn't result in points. Once the field shortens up, we get to the red zone. It's not resulting in points. And I think the biggest issue is not having that big bodied wide receiver 2. We got Travis Kelce down there. They're gonna cover up Travis Kelce. They're gonna put 2, maybe even 3 guys on Travis Kelce. We have to have a release valve there someplace.
I'm trying to refresh my stream on my TV to see if I can get something better. Yeah, see if I can get something better.
That's a good idea. Oh, it did catch up here. Let me see where we're at. What's this flag holding? Of course. Speaking of penalties, and I see Brody was like, he commented about the refs and whatnot. Silly zebras, I believe is what he had said.
That's a Brodyism.
Yeah.
Everything is the referee's fault. It rained today. We blame it on the zebras. Everything that goes wrong. If Kelce drops a pass, it's the zebra's fault.
It's the zebra's fault.
Yep.
Well, I will say, this was the same crew that we've seen. This is the same referee that we've seen in the Super Bowl. And then I believe we've seen him in the Bills game that just threw a ton of penalties against Kansas City that seemed unjust, I guess is the word. The flags are coming in now. Yeah, well, we got to, I don't know. What was the call? I didn't hear it. Holding? Chat, what was the call?
Yeah, I'm on commercial, so.
Oh, are you? And they're probably 2 plays ahead of me. Okay. All right. It was holding on the Broncos. They needed to get rid of John Elway. They needed to get. They're showing the general manager here. They needed to get rid of John Elway. I'm glad because John Elway was running it into the ground.
Yeah. I think he still plays a little bit of a role in the operations, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. But he ain't making the big boy decisions like he was.
Yeah.
Brady Hall says it was on the Kelsey offensive PI and then the collusion fool. So where are you at? I'm on 1st and 10 right now with a minute 5. I mean 11:05.
I don't know where the hell I'm at.
All right, Chad, I'm at 10:45 right now. Let me know where y'all are so I can figure out how far ahead of you are. If I could talk. 2nd and 8. Yeah, same here. 2nd and 8. All right, I like that. 10:07. You're just a little bit ahead of me. Ooh, I didn't like that at all. That play just almost made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Look. You know, for as fast as we started, you know, and as dominant as we were in the first 2 possessions defensively, and, you know, we marched down. I thought that this would be it's a lot closer than I thought it would be at this point. You know, it's a little bit of a slow game.
Yeah, I expected the offense to come back out and fire again, and little concerned that they haven't.
Oh no! No! Oh, bro! How does he drop that interception? Mike Hughes.
All right, so I'm 3rd and 7 with 8 minutes and 54 seconds left.
Yeah, same. Right on the money.
All right.
I just seen that almost pick, you know. We need Melvin. There he is. Get. Son of a. Man, he's got to make that tackle. Matthew has to make that tackle. We rely, like, he's the centerpiece of this defense. He's got to make that tackle. I wouldn't say he's the centerpiece, but let's roll. Let's roll. Come on, defense. Let's roll. That was the same reaction I had. That's what Daniel says. I'm telling you, bro, that is infuriating. You can't drop that. Let's go. Nick Bolton just stuck his nose in there.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Mike Dana on the sack. Sorry, not the sack, but on the play. I kind of missed it, honestly. I'm pretty big on Mike Dana, bro. I think he's gonna be give him the offseason this year, and then going into next year, I think he's gonna be huge piece of this defense moving forward. Come on, 4th and 1.
Are you on 4th and 1?
Going gangster. Chris Collinsworth is a fool, bro. He said they call it going gangster. Hey, you know, that really, that's that swag that Tyrann Mathieu and Frank Clark kind of brought, you know, when they came over. That's extremely infuriating that every team in the NFL will go for it on 4th and 1 against Kansas City.
You know what, man? I'll be honest with you. I've seen more teams, you know, because of our primetime games or our 3:00 games. I've been able to spend a lot of time watching Red Zone this year, and I've seen a lot of teams that have been going for it on 4th down. So I don't know if it's something in the water or.
Well, you know, and I think a lot of it has to do with the analytical age that we are in.
Yeah.
You know, if you know that you're going to have to score 28 plus, you know, or it's going to be a shootout, you're going up against an offensive juggernaut, you know, it makes sense. 50 yards, 45-yard line and beyond, you go for it on 4th down. I've always kind of thought that. You know, I mean, I play Madden that way, and I play Madden I know some people that play Madden, and no matter what, 4th down, they could be on their own 15-yard line, and it's 4th and 12, and they're going for it.
Yeah, it's Madden. That's Madden rules.
Yeah, I don't do that. I play for real. I play to win the game. So, oh shit. But you know, on Madden, you know, 45-yard line or 40-yard line or more, somewhere around there. I'm going for it. 4th 2, 4th and 3. Let's go, baby. What a huge stop, bro. It almost seems as if this team, like the defense this year, is the centerpiece of this team. Like they're up to this point, they are the stronger of the two. Defense and offense. Defense is taking it. As soon as I say that silly ass shit, bro, I forgot to.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Daniel. Where the fuck what just happened? it's like 7 yards, not 15. Why are you playing it so soft? I don't understand.
So, since I've got my headphones in and I don't want it to interfere with the stream, I've got my radio off pretty much. So I'm hooking my antenna up from my radio to my TV to see if maybe I can get a little bit of a more accurate thing going. Because I don't like being 4 minutes behind everybody.
I'm trying to tell you. Jesus. Let's go, defense. We got to get it together. We got to get it together, man. And really, up to this point, I know the defense is kind of slacking right this second. I'm really disappointed in the offense up to this point in the game. They just don't look like the same team. I know we've seen it in the Oakland game, and and then I said 19 points for the Dallas, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but the consistency isn't there. You cannot rely on this team. You don't have the same. Me personally, I don't have the same confidence in this offense as what I did last year. Like if we were down by 6, and we needed them to go down to, I don't have the confidence that it's happening. 10-3, Kansas City into the second quarter. All right, guys. We have to take a little unexpected break. I just had something come up. It'll be just a couple minutes. We'll be right back. I'll probably be back before the commercial break even ends. So. He said this music is jamming. What is up? We're back. This is getting ridiculous at this point, man. It almost looks like they've kind of just found a weakness and they're just going to keep exposing it. They're going to keep exposing it. They're going to keep hitting that hole. And, you know, like, it's not like, I mean, it's a drive. Like, it keeps the drives going, you know, being able to get 8 yards on first down. But
so where are you at right now?
Where am I at?
Yeah, where are you at on the game?
I'm at a minute 20.
Okay.
Long term, I think that you know, that's gonna wear a defense down. They keep pounding the rock like that.
All right, so I'm on antenna now, and it's a minute and 12 for me. It's 4th and 2.
Minute 12, 4th and 2.
Yep. I like it.
Now you're ahead of me.
Yeah. I had to change over. Like I said, we were way off.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're lining up now on 4th and 2. Uh-oh. Who was that? Who was that got in there?
Daniel Hibden knows. Daniel Hibden says, about time, nice stop. That was a nice stop. It's a damn good stop.
Willie Gay Jr.
Yep.
But I believe it was Mike Dana that was able to just jump in there and really get penetration. And that's what really disrupted the play. Kicked that running back inside, right into the arms of Willie Gay Jr. I think that music's jamming. Wait till you hear the next one. The good news is that it's all copyright free. It's all copyright free music. You know, so I ain't got to worry about any of that. All right, guys, while we're on commercial break, I know it's a lot of the same people that are in here. If you're new in here, first off, welcome. Welcome to Jaymes Howell Chiefs Talk. This is the game day edition. Second off, hit that follow button, hit the like button on both mine and Chase's page. Find me at Jaymes Howell 1. You can find Chase Riley at C Riley Sports. And if you haven't, hit that share button. Let's get every Chiefs fan we know in here. Let's try to build this community up, this legendary community that we're always talking about, which consists of Chiefs Nation. This is the only sport that me and Chase cover together. I know Chase has dreams and ambitions.
In talks of getting other things going, but right now it's just football.
Yep, and dreams and ambitions. So, you know, the point is we love it, man. You know, we love the Chiefs. We love the community. And we love hanging out with you guys. You know, there's nothing better than going to Arrowhead. And if you can't go to Arrowhead, you know, the next best thing to me is a good old party, a good old watch party. Look, we're all over Kansas City. We can't all come together every weekend, but now we can. So, you know, let's get these guys in here. Let's have some fun. Grab a beer, grab a 6-pack, grab a beverage, Dr. Pepper, Sprite, whatever your thing is. Do whatever your thing is. And let's get it going.
Very interesting. So we're backed up because we got it back after they went forward on 4th down.
Uh-huh.
Got 3 timeouts. And Andy's letting the clock run down. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't understand. But this is
I love hanging out with you, Seth. Seth is actually not a Chiefs fan. He is actually a Tennessee Titans fan. So, but Seth is a football fan altogether. So
we all make bad choices. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Is this the Seth that has deemed your jersey the 20-year-old Mahomes jersey?
That is correct. Yeah. Seth is since you're live with us, everybody else thinks I need a new jersey as well. My Pat Mahomes jersey, which is less, it's right at 2 years. But I wore it to every single Chiefs game I went to in that 2019 season. And as you can imagine, got it pretty dirty. So I had to wash this jersey a lot. So, but yeah. It's been a rough 2 years for this jersey.
It happens. It just gives you a reason to get another one.
There you go.
So are you going to get another Mahomes jersey or?
Oh, absolutely. So funny story. My brother is not
Hey, real quick, chat. While he tells this story, if you could go get a jersey right now, let me know in the comment section. You get a jersey right now. Who's it going to be?
So,
go ahead, Chase.
So my brother's a little bit older than I am. He's not very tech savvy. And he's not real familiar with the internet and stuff. Yeah, that was probably the issue. I probably went in the dryer too many times. But my brother was like, "Oh man, I got you a Stitch jersey in your size." And I'm like, I was looking on NFL Shop. They don't have the stitched, authentic jerseys in my size. And he's like, "But I got it for you. Don't worry." He's like, "It's coming from China." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. And I got it, and it's actually framed now, and it's eventually going to go behind me, but it's it's framed because it was supposed to be my size, and when I went to put it on, I practically got stuck in the thing. So.
Yeah, you order anything from China, you got to order it 3 sizes larger than what you actually need.
Yeah, exactly. So, but he swore up and down. He's like, "No, man, this will fit you. This will fit you." And I'm like, "No, it won't."
Right. Let's see. I just came back on. I don't understand. Yeah, Chris Collinsworth nailed it. Yeah, that was a bad series from the Kansas City Chiefs. It was terrible.
See, I'm not listening to Collinsworth and I'm not listening to Collinsworth and Al Michaels. I'm listening to Mitch Holthus.
That's the man, bro. That's the guy right there. Chris Jones. Mike Harris says Chris Jones. And
Mike Jones
also
not
a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, Mike is a Pittsburgh fan who is on here with us.
Donnie Ray, Rashad Fitton. Daniel Hibden says, "I don't have a Kansas City jersey." Well, I mean, it sounds like it's time to get one, bub.
Oh man, everybody saw Okafor about had a nasty one.
Oh yeah, I'm behind you here.
It's all over the place, man. We'll have to find a way that we can we'll have to find a way that we can, somehow get this linked up with it. At least you and I,
Yeah.
the chat, obviously not, but I mean, for you and I, we at least need to, because you're on a different time. My TV's on a different time. And then Mitch Holtis is on a different time. So,
Right.
I mean, my TV is actually ahead of Mitch now, which is weird.
We'll do some brainstorming, and I'm sure we'll get it figured out. I'd get a Ricky Stanzi jersey just to make. Oh, you were a Stanzi fan, huh?
You're goddamn right, I was.
Hey, oh my! Are you kidding me? Okay, all right. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was a Stanzi fan too.
When in 2011, when they fired Todd Haley, I wanted the Chiefs to go after Kirk Finitz, I don't know if I'm saying his last name right. He's the head coach of Iowa, and I wanted the Chiefs to pursue him. He was also he also had ties to Belichick and whatnot, so it made sense that it would be a Pioli move.
Right.
Well, Kirk is going to die an Iowa Hawkeyes head coach. He's not leaving that place anytime soon. But man, I was hoping they were going to pursue him and he was going to come in and coach up Ricky Stanzi to be our next guy, man. we shouldn't even in this universe that I've built in my head, we don't even draft Patrick Mahomes because Ricky Stanzi's killing it.
Yeah.
Kirk has won us 4 Super Bowls and Ricky Stanzi's an MVP and
Donnie says might as well get a Gerback jersey. If I get a new jersey, which I'm probably going to, here real soon. I've had that itch to get a jersey here for a while. I really want a Creed Humphrey jersey. I think that'll be a jersey that not only do I like the guy, like you said earlier at the beginning of the stream, I'm a big OU fan.
Yeah.
And Creed Humphrey that's his alma mater. So, and he's going to be the centerpiece of this offensive line for the next 10 years. So I think Creed Humphrey would be a great choice. But I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of good choices, Tyler Thigpen is greater than Ricky Stanzi.
The exit is that way. The exit's that way, Seth. The hell out of here.
Tyler Thigpen, what? Oh man, I like this year's rookie class. I'm pretty impressed, mostly with Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, Cornell Powell. What happened to him, and Bolton for sure. I absolutely agree.
Bolton would be a good pick on jerseys for sure.
That means he supports Tyreek Hill. Hey, Mike Harris, I've heard of Tyler Thigpen. I don't know Ricky Stanzi. Yeah, I'd imagine you don't. He had a lot of people here in Kansas City fooled for a while. I like the Honey Badger too. I have his Arizona jersey. Would be cool to get the KC one. I'd like to, honestly, I'd like to get I'd like to get his Arizona one, his Kansas City one, and he spent a little bit of time over there in Houston. I'd like to get that too. I think that Tyrann Matthews got a pretty good chance of going in the Hall of Fame at some point. So yeah, that would be cool to have all of his jerseys. Would be worth a lot. Howell got replaced by that stud Josh Gordon. Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
big
ups.
choice of words there, but you know.
I was gonna say big ups, man, because we're not just we don't just have like a Chiefs community here. Like I said, Seth is a Tennessee Titans fan, and Brent is a Detroit Lions fan. So
Yeah.
we're
Mike
not,
Harris is a Pittsburgh Steelers
That's
fan.
right. That's right. Yeah, Mike's a Pittsburgh fan. So we
You know.
don't even have like
word
a community.
No, I love that, man. It's just football, man. Football brings the fans together. Mike knows. And then who else did we have? We had Trey Smith, Creed Humphrey, Nick Bolton, all great, pickups in the draft. Cordell Powell. I don't know if he got replaced by Josh Gordon, but I didn't see anything special in it, with the kid to begin with. So what do you expect for the second half, Chase?
I expect we'll see a lot more run, or we'll see not a lot more. We'll continue to see more of the running game for Denver, or for Kansas City towards Denver's defense is what I mean.
From the Kansas City offense. I think, look, they've kind of put an emphasis so far in the game. They put an emphasis on the run game. They're going to try to get the ball to Tyreek Hill. They showed that. And they're going to run the ball.
Yeah.
And that seems to be their game plan, right? We have to get Travis Kelce involved in some fashion to loosen up that coverage on Tyreek Hill.
So Mike Harris brought up this question. It says, out of the big paid stars on our squad, Mahomes, Jones, Hill, Kelce, Honey Badger, who's going to leave first? Well,
Is Frank Clark on that list?
I mean, yeah, Frank Clark is on that list, but so
I think that would be it.
Well, Honey Badger hasn't gotten his contract, right?
That's true, but he has made comments as of recently that he couldn't picture himself playing in anywhere but Kansas City. So I believe 100% that we get that deal done. We've got Jones, Mahomes, Hill. Kelsey's going to need a new deal. Or no, Kelce got extended in the offseason.
Yeah.
Honey Badger, I think we get that deal done. Oddly enough, I think we keep them all for at least the next 3 to 4 years. I still stick with my answer of Frank Clark. If he's going to be included in that list, Frank Clark's going to be, with all of his legal issues that he's got going on. He's an incredible football player when he's healthy. He's had health issues, and he's frustrating, man. It diminishes his reliability, tarnishes it.
Yeah.
You don't know if he's going to be injured or if he's going to be in trouble. Also, we don't know what the NFL's punishment for any of these legal issues are going to be until, it plays out. And so my money's on Frank Clark first out of all of them.
I can see that.
He says, I get called out for being a Titans fan. Who beat the Chiefs this year, by the way? But nobody says anything about Brent being a Lions fan. I think he said something about him being a Lions fan.
I did.
But-
I did. I think Seth was. I think Seth was sending that comment right when I made that comment.
Oh, yeah.
Right when I made the comment about Brent being a Lions fan too, and then
Okay.
Brent said because the Lions are on a winning streak.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're hot. They're hot.
Seth said I wouldn't get a Chiefs jersey, but if I had to get one for real, it would be Priest. Priest is the man. Priest is definitely the man. So,
Man, I wish that he could have put in a few more years than what he got.
I agree.
I think I would probably get a Jamal Charles jersey before I got a Priest Holmes jersey, but I mean, the Priest would be a good one. The thing about running backs is I don't like to get running back jerseys until after their playing days are done, basically, because running backs just don't last very long. And so kind of with my point about the Creed Humphrey jersey, I want to be able to buy a jersey and wear it for the next 10 years and it be relevant.
Yeah, well, so it's funny you bring that up because I'm the same way. That was my only reason for buying a Mahomes jersey. Mahomes was the first one I bought in a while because I knew with us taking him in the first round and Mahomes and, winning the Super Bowl and et cetera, that Mahomes was going to be here for a long time. Now Tom Brady has proven that nothing lasts forever, even if you are perfect, that eventually there will come a time to move on. Hopefully with Pat, that never happens. But that was my big main reason for choosing Pat. I would, because I am a Mizzou fan and I do like Nick Bolton, I may pull the trigger on a Nick Bolton jersey. But
once again, I think he's a key piece for the future. He's going to be around for years. Yeah. I'd agree with Nick, but I'd love to get a Nick Bolton jersey.
Now, to the point you made about wearing relevant jerseys, I have a humongous pet peeve about people who wear jerseys that are completely irrelevant to the event they're going to. Now, I haven't been to much NFL stadiums, and the kicker to that is I've only been to Arrowhead. I haven't been to any other NFL. Well, I did go to Jerry World after Jerry World got built, but it wasn't for an NFL game. So, my big issue, and I see it a lot in Kansas City and in Arrowhead, is people will wear out of place jerseys.
Yeah, like
it'll be a Chiefs and Broncos game, and there'll be
they got the Vikings.
There'll be some douchebag 5 rows ahead of me wearing a Deshaun Jackson Philadelphia Eagles jersey and a Green Bay Packers Aaron Rodgers jersey.
Tanya Marone, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, and she brings up a good point. Everyone that's in the chat, if you haven't already, hit that share button. Hey, look, if you have hit that share button, post in the chat right now that you did it, and I will get you an entry to win this signed L'Jarius Sneed certified, certificate of authenticity. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit the react button, give us a thumbs up, heart, smiley face, laugh face, whatever it is, whatever suits your fancy. If you did it, do it again. Tag a friend, tag a Chiefs fan. Do whatever it takes. Let's get this thing popping and post in the chat that you did it, and I will enter you into a drawing to win that L'Jarius Sneed 8x10. Mike Harris. I can't share on Facebook because I'm banned. I know. I got you, buddy. I know. When are we going to do the drawing? Before the end of the season. To be honest, we're not going to ruin the surprise. It's not going to be tonight. I will tell you that. Tanya Marone, I see you got it. David Lindsay, I got you, buddy. I got you for an entry. Mike Harris, I got you for an entry. I know as soon as you get back on, you've shared my stuff several times. You'll do it again. I'm sure of it. I'll share when I'm unmanned. I know you will. Daniel Hidden, I got you. Chase Riley Sports, I got you too, buddy. Oh, wait, not you. Not you.
I figured I'd try.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to give this thing away. And and I think I've got a couple things in the works for some future giveaways. We do have some Neil Smith 8x10s that we can give away as well. So yeah, just stay tuned. That's why it's important to hit that follow button so you can continue to follow along, find out when all these cool little things happen, and come hang out with us. All right, I'm done. I'm done rambling. Let's go back to football.
Broncos did get some penetration initially, getting a pull, pass steam downhill, good patient running, and then
defensively going into the second half, we didn't really get much time to talk about it at halftime, but I think that they cannot let the Broncos continue to run all over them like they have. Yes, Mike Harris. Does Kendrick Bourne score a TD against the Bills tomorrow? I'm a big fan of Kendrick Bourne. I think you already know. I think we kind of talked about it. I think the Patriots they win by 10 points or more. I actually put a bet in on that. That the Patriots will win by 10 points or more, and I think one of those, I think Kendrick Bourne, I think he might get 2 touchdowns. Mac Jones seems to found a lot of chemistry with Kendrick Bourne. Hands to the face, come on, Donnie Craven, I got you, buddy. He says I've shared.
Yeah, back to what Mike was saying. Facebook jail is rough, man.
Yeah,
not that. I was talking about him. I was talking about him not being.
Oh yeah, once he gets up in there, yeah.
I think. If you remember correctly, right before you messaged me and you were like, "Hey, you should go make your Chase Riley Sports page."
Yeah.
On Facebook. I think I was actually serving Facebook jail time.
Yeah, you were on the back end of that.
Yeah. So it's funny, just to share a little bit about that. Tyreek Hill, my offensive MVP from last week, just dropped a pass.
Right.
But just to share a little bit about that, there was this tweet from Tyrann Mathieu a couple years ago where he told somebody on Twitter, he said, "Shut up, bitch." So I screenshotted it and cropped it. And so anytime I'm online and somebody's talking smack on the Chiefs, I just send that to them nonstop. I'll send it probably 15, 20 times after a Chiefs game, or especially like if they do a thing about Patrick Mahomes or something stupid, I'll put that Tyrann Mathieu thing in there. Shut up, bitch, like 10 times. And sure enough, and that's a pick. Patrick Surtain Jr.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Daniel Hidden says, "Hill, you have to catch the ball."
Yep.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Oh my God, he's absolutely right. You have to catch that. There's no reason. That's back-to-back passes now. That's back-to-back passes that Hill has dropped. And
yep.
Somebody get that boy some stickum.
Like I said, making my mid-season offensive MVP look bad.
Yeah. Well, mine was Travis Kelce. He ain't even, where's he at? I ain't seen him the whole game.
Yeah.
We kind of mentioned it early in the game that they were playing, they're playing them rough. Man, that's why I'm so excited about Jody Fortson. When he comes back and we get Jody Fortson, we get Noah Gray, and then Travis Kelce. Get some relief off of those, get it off of Kelce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Man, I really need Clyde Edwards-Helaire to get some points here.
So I think what I decided was, we're just gonna track these entries for this picture, and then we'll just old-fashioned put it in a hat, draw it out right here on air, and then determine a winner just like that.
Sounds like a plan to me, sir.
I figured I'd try to keep it as simple as possible. Yeah, Bourne did look good last week, and he's been trending. Anyone that knows me, I'm a big watcher. I'm a big watcher of trends. I base a lot of my fantasy decisions off of trends. As well as matchups, and there's other factors as well. But a big force in those decisions is trends. And Kendrick Bourne has been trending in the right direction. They just Mac Jones, and credit to Bill Belichick too. But God, that's just I watched the replay of that Hill. The pass to Hill, disgusting. Everyone give me some barf. Give me some barf icons in the chat because that was gross.
Swim move on the initial guard trying to block him, and then the trapping guard coming from the opposite side, he's able to take on, then make the tackle, force the fumble. That's an outstanding job by Chris Jones. 3rd and 8 for the Broncos at their own 20.
Oh man, they had Daniel Sorensen coming right up the middle, and he got stuffed.
Nice.
By the...
Oh, I just saw the fumble that happened.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I thought you meant that he hit the quarterback. That running back just come in and stuck Dan hard.
Yeah.
Donnie Craven said, haven't heard much of anything out of Kelce. It's because they're being super physical with them. Yeah. Yeah, they've got to. This is why. And we go back to it again. This is why it is important to have that wide receiver too. We have to have it. And this could be an issue if we want to. Don't do it. This could be an issue if we want to move deep into the playoffs. We may want to make a deep run into the playoffs. We have to. We got to figure something out. I don't like sitting at 10 points right now.
I don't either, man. It's very weird. I figured this game would be a little bit more scoring, at least for both teams, not just us. Obviously, but
yeah.
But it is concerning because you don't want to be where we are right now and see the Chiefs only scoring 10 points.
Yeah. Yeah, man. How many times have we said this year? Well, the offense only scored.
Yeah.
And then whatever it be.
Yep.
Now I hope they come out here and they make me eat those words.
Agreed. But we've got the Raiders to play again. We've got to go to Los Angeles. We've got to play the Steelers. We've got to play Cincinnati and Cincinnati. And then we've got to play the Broncos in Denver on the last game of the season. Which is going to be really weird to have regular season football almost in the middle of January.
Right. It's going to be a little different.
Yep. That January 9th game against Denver's going to be real weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little different, but I'm definitely down for it. I love the fact. I love that they took out one preseason game and gave us one regular season. Took out one meaningless game and added a meaningful game. And I say that in those preseason games, they're quote unquote meaningless games, but they're not really. Like some of these guys in the back end of the roster, they're just trying to get plays on tape. They're trying to get a job someplace else.
They're getting Kelsey involved.
That's the key. They have to be able to, and I think they need
the
to
last
stretch
5
the
games
horizontally.
In the last 5 games, they're showing Patrick Mahomes' passer rating. 71.9 against the Cowboys, 74.8 against the Packers, 74.6 against the Giants, 70.9 the week before that. Tonight it's 41.
Yeah, man, I'm not, I've always kind of liked Eric Bieniemy because he's been so successful.
Yeah.
But he's instilled some doubt in my mind this year because he has not been able to figure out how to beat this cover 2. I don't know. Not that I'm not calling for his job or anything, but
always turning those legs to get so low to the ground, so tough to bring down.
I just think that this could be why some teams have been so hesitant. He's had interview after interview for these head coaching positions. And, we've all kind of wondered, what the heck is going on. He's always here in Kansas City. He's always kind of been known as a great coach. Maybe these teams see something that us fans, as a casual fan, we didn't see a shortcoming of some sort. Don't do that. Why does he run backwards?
I don't know, man.
He lost 2 yards on that.
I don't know.
I mean, that's not going to make or break the drive, but it could. It's a game of inches.
Nice.
Tell me.
Nice.
I love that little spin from Mahomes. The pocket collapse on that play before. I'm on second 16, but pocket collapses and he like goes in and then he spins out. That's Mahomes magic right there.
Yep.
Get it. Let's go. D. Williams with the head splitter.
Undisciplined with his eyes. Williams gets down the sideline.
Chiefs were just here on the last drive.
Oh, I love it.
Like the pass. On a counter play. It comes to the inside 30. They'll gain 4 yards. And then game tackling on the run by Darrell Williams.
Sick boy says, I totally agree. Hey, first off, buddy, hey, thanks for coming into the show tonight. This is the first time I've seen you here. We really appreciate you. David Lindsay says Williams is having a hell of a game.
I just like to see those guys.
What else is new? Every time he touches the ball, it's golden, and he doesn't fumble it. So,
was Byron Pringle. And the pass incomplete. That time dropping down his release point was Mahomes.
Oh, bro.
He did it many times, but wow, Pringle was as open as you can.
I hate being just a little.
That's a shallow cross route. We've seen that.
I hate being just a little bit behind you.
Yeah. Oh, that's pass interference, baby.
What's pass interference?
This might be an illegal shift on the
I
Never mind.
5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third quarter on my game. I know I'm a little bit behind everyone else who's live. At the end of the third quarter, me and Chase will be taking another 6-minute break or so. And we'll be back. I encourage everyone at that time to reshare. Let's try to get some more people in here. Also, hit that reaction button. Hey, if you guys are on YouTube, I almost said Facebook. If y'all are on YouTube and you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you never miss any content from Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk. Me and Chase, we do a show on every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. And this is the first time we've done the Sunday game day edition show. But me and Chase are going to talk about it after the game, evaluate how things go. I'm having a blast. I think we're doing it again next week. So, we can count on that. And I'm the boss of this show, so I make those decisions. So we can count on that. So, yeah, just make sure the point is, make sure you hit the button. You do the thing, you hit the button, and you follow us. You never miss any content.
Never.
Oh, man. 3 points. I haven't seen that.
So, out of curiosity, I know that you mentioned that we would be doing the same thing next week, but next week is the Raiders game.
Next week, yes, to clear it up, next week is the Raiders game. So next week, I will not be doing the Sunday game day edition. Chase,
we will be doing a game day edition, but it just won't be during the game.
We will be doing Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk tailgate party.
That is correct.
So we will be at the game. We'll be live. We will be there trying to talk to some different fans, going to a couple different tailgate parties, hanging out with a bunch of different people, passing out cards, promoting the doing the thing, we're just doing a thing. Donnie Craven, yeah, I'll be at the game. Yeah, I know. Yeah, boy. Oh man. So did they end up getting 3 points there or what? Did I just miss that? Is that what happened? Yeah, 13-3.
Yeah, they kicked that field goal.
This game should be 28-3 right now. So, the question is, we go out here, we score another couple touchdowns, and we end up with, 27, 28 points. Is that sufficient in your mind?
Shouldn't be, but I mean,
as long as it's enough to win at the end of the day. But
yeah, exactly. It's the NFL. I mean, we just want to win the game, but at the end of the day,
So I guess the better question is if we only scored, let's say, 27, 28 points at the end of this game, does it start to raise cause for concern?
I think there's been a cause for concern all year long with the offense. I don't think that's anything different. I think what maybe might happen is these talks of the offense being back, so to speak, might have to halt, or at least maybe just pump the brakes on that a little bit, because other than the Raiders game, we have not seen Patrick Mahomes out here slinging the ball. We have not seen, those dynamic catches from Kelsey and Tyreek Hill that we're used to seeing. So, but I mean, this is a close division. I mean, we're not going to act like, Denver's one game away from being where we are. I mean, this is a good team. I mean, this isn't a bad team. This isn't a bad team. I said it at
the beginning of the stream. It's going to be a tough game. It's a divisional game. It's a divisional rivalry. These guys, the Broncos, all they heard is they've lost 13 times in a row. Yeah. They're tired of hearing that shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep.
And they're trying to come out here, and I think that has a lot to do with it, man. I don't know. I guess I have mixed feelings.
No, it's rightfully so. I mean, we, after that Raiders game, like I said, I think we all expected, they're like, hey, this is the Chiefs we know. This is the Chiefs that we've come to, that we're used to seeing. So, and now we come out here and we're watching this team put up 9 points, 13 points,
Yeah. Yep. It's worrisome.
Yep. Man, if it wasn't for that shutter pass, Nottie would have had Bridgewater dead to rights. Wow.
Derek Nottie got an incredible jump off the ball.
Yep.
I mean, it was, if I wouldn't have known the play already, and what had happened, basically, I would have thought that it was offsides. It looked like he was offsides. I don't know how these guys do it, man. They time the snap like that.
Again, it's all about backside protection in this run game.
Yeah, you got good play. A hole when Aaron Reed did not get called in the trenches. We're seeing a lot of red hats at the line of scrimmage or in the backfield of the Broncos on these run plays. That's a couple of plays in this drive for Javonte Williams where he had to stop and restart.
Yeah, they're going to continue. We're going to see a lot of this for the entire second half. They're going to continue to run the ball.
Yep.
And try to establish dominance up there in the trenches. But this is You know, we got Chris Jones, we've got Melvin Ingram, we've got Frank Clark. We've got guys up there. This is where they need to step up.
Anthony Hitchens has played much faster.
That's Anthony Hitchens on the missed tackle.
And just like that, baby. Just
Don't
like
tell
that,
me.
baby.
Don't tell me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm excited now. I'm waiting to see it. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. Hey!
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, Juan Thornhill. Oh, my God. Did you see the block?
Yeah. The block got penalized.
How's that a penalty? How does that? I don't understand. How's that a penalty? He hit him right in the chest.
It's a blindside block is what they called it.
How's that blindside? He's looking right at him.
I have no idea. Yep.
No way. No way. That is a terrible call. Put a hit on that dude. Oh, man. Hey, look. I know they got penalized, and you know that's never good. And penalties have been an issue for Kansas City throughout the year. I'm absolutely okay with that penalty.
It was a good it was a good block.
He said the hit was so big they were like, that's gotta be a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm okay with it because, you know, like we were just talking about, Denver is trying to establish that dominance and get it going on the ground game. And, you know, that was kind of a message. Kansas City said, hey, we can play physical too. You know, and they came in there and he laid the wood, so to speak. Put the hurt on them. So I'm absolutely okay. I think it's a dumb penalty. I don't think, you know, you're running right at the defender or the blocker. How is that a blind side? It's a terrible call from the referees. What does he say? What did Brody say?
The fucking zebras.
Hold on. I know there it is. Silly zebras.
Silly zebras.
All right, bro. What a huge play! That once again, it's the defense bailing this offense out. I love it, man. I'm a big defensive guy. You know, there's nothing more exciting than an interception or a sack or, you know, fumble. When we weren't seeing it at the beginning of the year. And now we're starting to cause disruption, you know. Starts with the defensive line. Throwing the timing off. Did they call holding there? I'm going to refresh my stuff, see if I can catch up a little bit.
Plus, Trey Smith is such a baller. Sometimes he gets a little bit lax in his footwork because he loves to engage, and then he feels like he can pile.
That was a Juan Thornhill pick, man. It was a darn good pick.
So, okay, We were talking earlier about who would be like the first big name to leave. And we skipped over the comment, and I wanted to double back to it when we had some time. But David Lindsay mentioned the fact that Orlando Brown Jr., he's going to need a deal or he's going to be tagged. So that's
correct.
That's another piece of the puzzle that we have to account for.
Well, and you and I touched on that on one of the shows not too long ago. There's no way on God's green earth that Orlando Brown walks out of Kansas City without a deal. It's just not going to happen. We gave up too much for him, even if he shit the pot. He's not walking out of Kansas City without a long-term deal.
Yeah. Whose TV is so loud? Is that better? Can you all hear it? I don't hear it.
It might be my radio. I had my radio turned up a little bit so I could hear Mitch. But
it might have been me. I don't know. Aaron Garcia, appreciate you coming in, stopping by, bud. He said great defense there. I mean, it seems to have become the identity of this team almost. Like, this is a defensive team. As much as we want it to be offensive, especially when we pay Patrick Mahomes so much freaking money, it's a defensive team. What happened? Muff putt? Is that what it was? Get it, boy! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Hey! Let's go! Special teams coming in clutch again. He got blocked into his own man.
Hold on, I want to see what they're calling.
That's what I'm saying, Donnie.
Nice. And what's crazy is he was pulling Pringle. So I'm not sure what that guy was doing. That was a major mishap on their part.
Yeah, it's not very good awareness on his
No,
part.
not at all.
So was that designed? That's how Andy drew it up in practice, bro. He said we're gonna be terrible offensively, and we're just gonna punt it, and we'll get the ball back.
No, Dave told Pringle. He said, if you can, get the guy to grab you by the jersey and pull you.
Yeah. If you can.
If you can.
Should have been in the game plan.
Fighting this terrible cold, man. I got to stop and mute my mic every single time I cough.
I hear you. I understand. It's no big deal. All right, so I think that's the end of the third quarter, huh?
I guess so. That's quite a ways to do it.
Holy snizzle. 1010, what's up, my man? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for showing up tonight. Hey, bud, if you just real quick, if you hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that reaction button, go tag a Chiefs fan in it, you get entered into a drawing for this L'Jarius Sneed picture. All you have to do is do those few tasks, very simple tasks, come back into the chat, tell me that it's done, you got it. You're in the drawing. That simple. When's the drawing, you ask? I don't know yet. Here in a couple weeks, here in 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I don't want to give away the surprise. You just have to stay tuned to every episode, and that's why it's so important that you follow. All right, guys. Speaking of, hit that share button. If you haven't already hit it, we're going on break. We'll catch you here in a little bit. Don't go nowhere. Jaymes Howell Chiefs Talk Game Day Edition will be back. What's going on, guys? Jaymes Howell here. Look, if you enjoyed this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And more importantly, make sure that you smash that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any content from Jaymes Howell Chiefs Talk. Also, while you're at it, go to Jaymes Howell Chiefs Talk on Facebook as well as on Twitter. You can find the links for those in the description. Until next time, once again, stay legendary, guys.
everyone. Chase Riley here, the co-host of Jaymes Howell Chiefs Talk. I wanted to take a moment to share with you guys that when I'm not on this legendary podcast, I'm out trying to help build our brand and the legendary community that James and I speak so much about. And by doing so, I started Chase Riley Sports. So it would really mean a lot to me if you haven't already to go like and share my page and make sure you adjust the notifications accordingly so you never miss anything I post. It's extremely simple. It's just C Riley Sports on all social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like I said, guys, it would mean a lot to me to have you guys join us on this journey. And until next time, stay legendary, my friends.
And catches at the 33-yard line out of bounds.
I was muted the whole time. I was sitting there talking. And I said, "What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk." I am Jaymes Howell. To my right, left, we do the thing.
Yeah.
My legendary co-host, that's Chase Riley. If you haven't already, go check us out. All right, we are back. Kansas City is up 16-3 at the moment, fourth quarter. I'm a little bit behind everyone else in the chat. I've got 13 minutes or so, and that's in the game.
It's a legal play. That looked like the triple.
It is almost
tackle though was that Hitchens that tried to go high, gain of 9 yards.
That the whole time.
Williams of the Broncos.
I'm at 12:30.
Yeah, I'm at 12:53, so I'm a little bit behind.
Gotcha.
But if we get a good stop here from the defense, it's almost a wrap at this point. Jesus Weezus, Donnie Ray. Donnie Ray scores 162 points in fantasy this week.
Holy moly. Frank Clark offsides.
That's cute. All right, 10-10. I see you, buddy. I got you entered in. Got you entered into that drawing. We'll talk about that here again in a minute. Oh man, I cannot wait for next weekend, man. To be in this environment at Arrowhead. It's been too long. They're just gonna continue to run the ball, bro.
And play action. Roll out play action passes and run the ball.
Yeah, I mean that's the game plan, and I think that's always been the game plan going into the season. You play Kansas City Chiefs, you establish the run. There it is. Yep. Donnie says, last game I was at a Chiefs-Raiders game. I've been to one other Chiefs-Raiders game. That was several years ago when I was like 18. It was on Christmas Day. All right. Willie Gay with a nice little stop. But it was on Christmas Day, and that was it's a very, very fond memory of mine. I went out there with my father, and the Raiders had taken the lead late in the game. Sorry for the pauses, guys. I'm watching the game. I'm just a little bit behind y'all. All right. I like that. Good coverage by DeAndre Baker.
Yeah, I saw that.
Huh.
They got Baker in right now.
Well, I like it. I mean, I like it. But yeah, no, Raiders took the lead late in that game, Christmas Day, and there was like 30 seconds left in the game. Kansas City was down by 4, and they kicked the ball to Dante Hall. And Dante Hall ran it back to like the opposing 45. I mean, just like 10 yards out of field goal range. And, you know, of course, Kansas City was able to manage the yardage to get in the field goal range. They kicked the field goal. They won it. It was a great Christmas Day. Great Chiefs memory.
Oh, yes! Keep going! Keep going! Go!
Uh-oh. Defense saves the day.
Who it is?
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Teddy Bridgewater in the shotgun formation. Oh, they sent 6. Uh-oh. Dirty Dan. Ah! Go, big dog. Hell yeah. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn, I didn't know it resulted in that. Like, I seen the pick, and then it was a good return, and then he broke that tackle.
Hey, so and for guys like Donnie and David and Daniel who continuously watch our show every week, if you guys remember, the 2 people that we dogged on were Ben Neiman and Daniel Sorensen. And if you go back and watch this play, Ben Neiman got his hand on that ball that ricocheted into Dirty Dan's hand.
I just seen it. I just seen the replay on mine. That's funny.
And Harrison Butker missed it.
No, it's not long enough.
That's what she said.
That's not what she said to me. Is he? I mean, he is like statistically playing bad, but is that just because he's playing bad, or is that because the defense is just getting after it? Probably a little both.
This defense has turned it on these past few weeks. So not to take anything away from Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy's a good quarterback. But this defense, has just been playing really, really well. So
lights out. I mean, just he says he has 0 protection. Once again, like this is Chris Jones, Melvin Ingram, and Frank Clark you're going up against. These guys make good players look just mediocre. And this is kind of like, it's not what we've seen for the majority of the year. It's definitely where the expectations have been at.
Yeah.
Tintin, this looks like a Madden game. Yeah, when I play you. Get at your boy, Tin. Actually, the last time, before he calls me out, the last time I played him, he did beat me. He did beat me. I had a little rough start. So I'll give him that. You want to play someone really good at Madden, you go holler at Mike Harris. He's pretty good.
Is Mike pretty good at Madden?
Yeah. So I'm told.
Interesting.
So I'm told. I'm not. I like playing Madden. I'm okay, but I'm not the greatest. But I'll play. I know football. And I know video games, I'll tell you that. So, hey, look, guys that are in the chat, what would y'all think if we did if we started doing like maybe like some Warzone, like doing Warzone streams, and then talked about Chiefs football while we were doing Warzone, playing Warzone, and just stream that. A couple days, we'd still have our same shows that we have, but on those additional days, we're thinking we've kind of thrown the idea of maybe even getting on Twitch. So what y'all? I want to know y'all's opinion on that. What am I playing on? I'm on an Xbox, but I mean it's cross-platform now, so if you want to catch the L, holler at me.
Warzone is cross-platform, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. There's other games that aren't cross-platform.
That's true. Madden is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Madden is. I believe so. I could be misspoken, man. But I'm pretty sure it is. 10's on PlayStation. Daniel Sorensen. I've got 2020. I can get 2021, but
well, 2022 is the newest one, and
that's what I meant. That's what I meant, but
I've got 21, and that's only because I stopped buying them with when EA Access, or now I think it's called EA Play. You get the Madden games in the vault on EA Play after the Super Bowl. So I'm not blowing $60 when I pay $35 a year for EA Play and you're just
gonna get it later.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it later for 6 months down the road. So
it's like these movies that you see on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You see them, you can pay to watch them or whatever. But if you just wait a little bit, it's just they're gonna come out and be available.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
Yeah, I think Shang-Chi came out in like August or September, and it's already out on Disney Plus. So, and it's been out on Disney Plus. So
yeah, because
10 knows.
After the Super Bowl, the newest Madden will be available too.
Yep. They're showing John Elway on the screen. Does that weirdo chew on ice and spit it back into his cup, or
chewing tobacco? Probably.
Would make sense with that big ass horse mouth.
Oh, horse face.
That was a good attempt by Teddy, man. There was a lot of pressure.
They need to I'm not ever really rooting for Denver myself, but man, they need to get it figured out at quarterback. I thought Drew Lock was going to be it. And it just, I can't, it's just, I wish I had the stat in front of me, but there's the rotation of quarterbacks that's come through Denver since Peyton Manning. I mean, we had like Trevor Siemian and Drew Lock. We had.
Hey, you know what, dude? If you go back and look, all those guys were John Elway guys.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what's even more weird about it is those were all guys that like John picked to be the starter.
Well, the only thing John Elway ever did good as like a GM was have that bond with Peyton Manning. Like
Yep.
it was because John Elway was in Denver why Peyton Manning went to Denver.
That is correct. And you're right. That's the only good thing he did for the organization.
Yeah, it's been
Since he's not been a player. Since he's not been a player, obviously John Elway's done phenomenal things for the Denver Broncos organization as a player, but
Yeah.
as a front office type of guy, other than bring Peyton Manning, there wasn't really much to brag about.
Right. You see that video I posted earlier in the week? John Elway crying at Arrowhead.
Yeah,
You know, because the the crowd noise was too loud.
yeah. My favorite part was the referee getting on the microphone going, if the defense can't keep the crowd quiet, then it will lead to penalties and fines. And I was just like, come on, guys.
Well, and you know the thing, what a lot of people don't realize is they had just established a rule where they could flag you. You know, they could flag the defense for the crowd being too loud, and that was Elway being a crybaby and trying to get his way. He was pulling a Tom Brady.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it was interesting. Of course, it's changed now, and it seems, you know, almost ridiculous to even have that rule, but that's what it was. I don't. Not at all. Says I feel bad for Denver. Absolutely not. Keep putting the hurt on them. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we've had 2 turnovers and a muff punt in our favor. You know, we had a pick 6. That's what did the offense do?
Not a whole lot.
They were given opportunities.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just the Broncos.
Oh my God, that was almost a pick right there. That's crazy.
Said I'm mad they scored 3. I know. I want that shutout, bro. I wanted it, but I want it by the end of the year.
I mean, and this is just crazy. I mean, you know, to watch Spags be, you know, headset on both ears, fully into it, hands on knees, watching these guys play the way they're playing, and the offense. I mean, do we dare even ask the question of, does the offense even have to be good?
That's kind of what I was alluding to earlier in the show was like, this is a defensive team.
Yeah.
Like if we go out here, okay. Now this isn't a lights out offense that we're going up against.
No.
It's 3 points. You know, we've allowed 3 points right now.
9.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen that yet, but
spoiler alert.
Yeah. Okay, so still, man, if you can hold a defense to 17 or less, you know, you're doing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You know, everyone talks about it being an offensive geared league. And, you know, even the rules are geared towards the offense. And here we are, we're shutting teams down.
I'm not really sure what Noah Fant was wanting on that play. He kept looking at the referee like he wanted a flag. but I don't really know what he wanted a
Yeah,
flag
I don't
for.
see it. I just seen the play there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it. I just don't. I don't see a penalty. I don't see anything wrong with the play. You guys suck. That's just what it is. So yeah, to go back to the offense, it's just kind of it's alarming, man. We've got too much talent on this offense to only be
Putting up as much as they are.
I mean, what they had 13 points.
Appreciate it,
Hell
sick
yeah.
boy.
The offense is not clicking, and it just really isn't. They haven't shown that consistency outside of the Raiders game. Where's another good performance from the Kansas City offense? Yeah, I just and if they did have a pretty good performance, it was against a weak team in the NFL. A Philadelphia Eagles or a New York Giants or something. And even those games, they weren't even that great. So it's definitely alarming to me moving forward. Moving forward, and looking into like the playoffs. When we start getting into these playoff games, and we have these real competitors, real contenders to play against. Are we going to get shut out? Not to take it to an extreme like that, but
oh, come on, Robinson. Okay.
I'm just now getting back on.
Gosh.
This is horse. I'm gonna refresh again. See if I can catch up a bit.
The Denver Broncos trailing 22-9, trying onside kick, but Marcus Robinson recovers on the near side of the field.
Woo!
Did you see that?
Yeah. That's the story of Robinson's career, or at least his season.
All right, Alaire. Need you to come in and give me a few more points in fantasy.
Yeah, so just to kind of, I'm looking at this playoff picture. Pittsburgh did us a huge favor.
Absolutely.
We kind of touched on that beforehand, but
there's about to be a 4-way tie.
Yeah. Baltimore will, of course, we lost to Baltimore earlier in the year, so they'll hold a tiebreaker over us. I'm pretty sure everyone will hold a tiebreaker over us. We have to hold that because, like, the Patriots will have like a better divisional record, I think. But I'm not 100%. I don't want to speak on that, I guess.
So, so Seth that was in here earlier, I am playing him in fantasy football this week.
Nice.
And I am losing by 2 points, but I have Emmanuel Sanders that's going to play tomorrow. I don't want to put Emmanuel Sanders. I don't want to. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Sorry.
Talking about playoff seeding.
Yeah, I don't want to put this game in Emmanuel Sanders' hands. So I'm wanting Clyde Edwards-Helaire to just close it up for me right here. And this big loss he just had, is not going to help me out.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
You know, that's a perfect spot to play, to run a play action.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, boy. I love it, man. I love division games where where they start getting a little chippy.
So you're on live TV, right?
Yep.
There it is. You're right. That's that divisional game, man. Shit gets emotional. Like I said, these guys are tired of hearing the same narrative.
Yep.
You know, and here they are getting their ass kicked again. So they're probably pretty upset. Donkeys are getting upset. But you know, it wasn't. I mean, we've been in a few situations this year where we've been on the other side of that. You know, we're getting chippy. Yeah, the team. You know, they're getting chippy because they're getting their ass kicked. So it's glad to be back on the winning side. So, what was your thoughts on the video game stream? We can start it here on Facebook, is what I was thinking.
Yeah, Facebook or Twitch. You know, you and I had talked about, you know, we're right now looking at making a switch to the OBS program to do the streaming. I have a little bit of experience with OBS when I did a little bit of video game streaming, and it's fun. I mean, it's, you know, it's very there's so much to do on it that it's almost complicated. But you know, whatever you're down with, whether we want to do it here on Facebook or we do it on Twitch, whichever is good for you, man.
Yeah, I think it'd be you know, it'd probably be easiest just to do it here on Facebook. It's already set up. You know, we can just do that.
The Facebook gaming or whatever.
Yeah, because the page is set up as the video gaming or gaming video creator.
Gotcha.
Which, you know, is here soon. I know I haven't said anything about it on the stream, but you know, especially with us being 3 hours into this live stream tonight, we are going to qualify for the Level Up program, which will allow us to start getting donations, you know, stars on Facebook.
Yeah.
So, got him. Why we blow it dead? Why we blow it dead? False start.
Yep.
Mahomes.
That was definitely a weird call.
He didn't even do anything. This is that ref, bro. This is that ref, bro. He didn't even do anything. That was kind of like that personal foul on that hit. Like it was, oh my. Oh. It was so perfectly executed. It had to have been a foul.
Yep.
I didn't hear what Terry McCauley said about it. Horse. That's horse manure.
So they might not make it out the parking lot. Yep.
This guy talking about the ref. This guy might not make it out the parking lot. I'm telling you, bro, he's done Kansas City dirty so many times. Yeah, you better catch it this time.
So we were talking about jerseys, like what Mike asked the question of what jersey would we well, I don't know if Mike asked the question. I think you asked the question of what Chiefs player we would like to get a jersey of. I guess my question would be, do you like red jerseys or do you like white jerseys?
I like black ones.
The black ones are different, but I wouldn't go so far to say I like them.
I like the black ones. I like the camo ones. But I do like it between red and white, the standard jerseys. I prefer the red ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
did
really like the white on white look that they had a couple weeks back. I don't remember what game it was, but
yeah, I love white. I love the white on white. I prefer that they wear the white on white when it's an away game. I've seen on Shop that they also do like yellow jerseys now, which is weird.
Yeah. I've had a couple of them. For a little bit, I was selling sports memorabilia, and I had a Sammy Watkins yellow jersey, and I had a Tyreek Hill yellow jersey at one point. And I sold them both, but
yeah,
that was pretty cool because you kind of get to see all this cool shit come through. You get all like I had a 16 by 10, and it was a photo edit someone had done. Lynn Dawson handing the ball to Patrick Mahomes, signed by both.
That's awesome.
And and I was like, damn, bro, that's like one of those things I really want to keep, but $600 later, I got rid of it.
Yeah.
But actually, that one there, look, Patrick Mahomes' autograph is worth like $4 right now on its own. Just his autograph on anything, get it on a piece of notebook paper, $4.
Man.
So, like a piece like that with Lynn Dawson, it's like $1,400 for a piece like that. It's pretty nice.
Nice deflect, Chris Jones.
That's what he do.
Your hand on the ball.
That's what he do. And that's one of the that's one of the great things about Chris Jones. Not only does he get pressure, but he's got that awareness that if I can't get to the quarterback, I'm gonna stick my hand up.
Yeah, you'll always find Chris Jones with his hands in the air.
There it is.
Yeah,
I forgot that you just said something about it, and I got excited. I was about to say, there it is again. You got those big old bear mitts. Boom.
I'm really shocked to see that there's not a lot more sense of urgency with Denver.
Yeah, it's almost like they've just given up. Like they haven't quite given up, but
I'm really hoping that this flag is false start, but
a minute. I'm sitting at a minute 40 right now, and it just doesn't. They're down by 13.
yeah. So they're down two
What
scores, and there's just not a whole sense of urgency coming from them.
what was it? Was it false start? What was it?
Yeah, it's a false start. And that's really crazy to me because, this, like I said, this team is 6-5. I mean, this team isn't anywhere. This team isn't out of the division. Like,
Yeah. Offensively, Denver has had some pretty good games. I mean, 30 plus games, and they've been able to score some points this year.
yeah,
Oh! Oh!
yeah, they call it dead.
Oh, what? He said almost like we messing with people.
I got him. I was scared they were going to get somebody for pulling him. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's game, baby.
Our offense isn't really working in it. It's, yeah. Here it is, 4th and 8. Game over.
I can hear the crowd on the radio.
Hold on. You know what time it is? You know what time it is? Let's go.
That was weird. They watch your TV because they show a confrontation between one of the linemen and the fans.
Okay. He said,
Yeah. I don't know what that was. That's very interesting.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you what, with the run game, with Denver's run game supposed to be as good as it is and whatnot, I didn't expect them to only score 9 points. So that's definitely weird.
Well, it's actually like it's like impressive.
Oh, absolutely.
I had the game at 38. I thought it was going to be a higher scoring game, and I had the game at 38-17. I believe is what I said, and they didn't even reach that. I thought 17 was giving the defense some credit. And, I thought it would be a good game defensively if they did hold them to 17. Well, they exceeded expectations again. So, yeah, like It's just like a defensive team, man. Like I don't know how it happened or when it happened, but over and over again we see the defense bailing this team out. What they had? They had 3 interceptions tonight or 3 turnovers, 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
And then the muff punt. Without that, we might be looking at a 9-9 ball game going into overtime. So that moves us to 8-4. And I believe, okay, so the Patriots haven't had their bye week yet. And so they sit at 8-4. We'll be at 8-4. The Ravens and the Bills. I believe it's just the Ravens. What are the Bills' record? 7-4 or 8-4? Do they have their bye week?
Buffalo, I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, I do know that it is going to be a tie on top of the AFC. That is for sure. Talk to me, boss.
Who did the Bills play this week?
No, they play tomorrow night. Patriots and Bills.
Okay. Interesting.
All right, let's take a look.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, you're all right. So we got the Patriots at 8-4, the Tennessee Titans at 8-4. Yeah, it's not the Bills. I knew it wasn't. I felt it wasn't. And then the Baltimore Ravens at 8-4, the Kansas City Chiefs at 8-4. So there's a 4-way tie. And if the Patriots win tomorrow night, they'll be at 9-4, and they'll have sole possession of first place, but only because they haven't had a bye week. So that don't really count in my book. Now the Buffalo Bills are 7-4, and if they win tomorrow, I believe they would take the Patriots spot.
Correct.
Especially they would have control of their division at that point. So, all right, man. Man, what a game, right?
Yeah, definitely. What a good hard hitting defensive game.
This is exactly why I gave that, on the last episode of Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk. This is exactly why I gave Steve Spagnuolo the award of team MVP. Because what he's done with this defense has just been nutty. Daniel, I see you, buddy. Have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Catch us on Tuesday. I'll see you then, bud. All right, my man. I think that really does it for me. I ain't got anything else planned for the night.
I don't either, man. I think that it was a good game. It's a good show. You appreciate everybody tuning in. For the people that are still here, for the people that go back and rewatch it, whatever the case may be. For the people that were here, big ups to y'all joining us and watching the game with us. So,
absolutely, man, it was a blast. An experience. This is the first time we've done this. We ran into a couple little issues here and there, timing wise, that we'll try to figure out, and that's all we can do is just get better every single day.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Once again, my name's Jaymes Howell. My buddy over here to my right, this is Chase Riley, my legendary co-host. You can find us on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. Go like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and help us grow this legendary community that we're always speaking about. Let's get Chiefs Kingdom in here and let's do the thing. So until next time, as always, stay legendary.
Stay legendary, my friends.
What's going on, guys? Jaymes Howell here. Look, if you enjoyed this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And more importantly, make sure that you smash that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any content from Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk. Also, while you're at it, go to Jaymes Howell's Chiefs Talk on Facebook as well as on Twitter. You can find the links for those in the description. Until next time, once again, stay legendary, guys.